But now, with holiday season in full swing, we're talking about your travel rights when things go wrong. Consumer expert Gemma Godfrey is here now. Take some deep breaths if the travel things have gone wrong. Yes. Give yourself a stretch, and then, Gemma.
I'm glad we had that, because I do think this is a very stressful time for a lot of people.
There are wildfires,
absolutely,
though. I mean, we've got a little map, I think, showing us of where they all are now. What can you do if you're holidaying in one of these places?
People must be incredibly anxious about this at the moment, because you're seeing record temperatures and wildfires across southern Europe. If you think about it, we've seen up to 20 wildfires in Galicia in Spain, also others near Mount Vesuvius in Italy. So, you know, it's a real concern for people that, you know, are looking forward to their summer holiday and are worried about this. I think if you're travelling somewhere that's impacted, the first thing to do is to speak to your travel provider. So if you've got a package holiday, that would be your tour operator. And if they cancel because of the wildfires or any other reason to do with any natural disasters, then you should be due a refund or an alternative. If you've booked your accommodation independently, then speak to the place you're staying at. It's a little bit less clear there because it depends on the place you're staying at, but look at your cancellation policy and also have a conversation to try and discuss what your options are. If your flight is cancelled, you should be issued a refund or be rerouted. The issue there is you're unlikely to receive compensation because they're going to say it's an extraordinary event, it's something they couldn't actually control. And if, of course, if they don't cancel the flight and you decide not to travel, you're not automatically going to get a refund either. So it can be very, very stressful.
Yes, I was in Sicily when the fires broke out all around Palermo.
Yeah.
And so we were meant to be going up there for the last 2 nights, but they said don't leave the room.
Yeah.
Because it was too much, the smoke was too strong. So then I asked my travel operator to change my hotel to somewhere else. So you can ask at the last minute and you just move some. It wasn't as nice, you know, it wasn't very pretty. It was just somewhere else on the island. But I didn't want to go to Palermo with my son, with wildfires everywhere. And can travel insurance help you in this instance?
So what travel insurance typically covers is it'll cover things like lost baggage, cancellation policies, medical emergencies, etc., travel disruptions. But what it doesn't cover will be if you change your mind, so if you're getting nervous. Any undeclared medical situations, strikes, negligence. I mean, the list of what's
not covered is longer.
Potentially not, is extreme sports.
Strikes aren't covered.
That has been a real issue for a lot of people that are flying. Again, that's not a given. It's not a guarantee. So I'd look into that. Natural disasters. Now, standard cover should cover wildfires, but here's the thing to watch out for. It's only if it was unforeseen when you brought out the policy or when you booked it. So, you know, it's not something you can suddenly add on now, knowing that there's a wildfire that's there, which is a bit of a concern.
Lost luggage is always a gripe.
Yeah.
What can you do with travel insurance for that?
OK, so, well, the first thing to do, actually, is the airline themselves can help. So before you leave the airport, you know, go to the baggage desk and make sure that you report it. Fill out the forms they need you to and get a reference number so you can track it. If you use an air tag, people are using them more and more.
Oh, yeah.
You can then share the location of where you believe the bag to be, which is very helpful. If it's delayed, your baggage is delayed, you can actually request compensation to cover essentials, so keep your receipts.
Yes, my sister did that.
It's very
She bought
good.
a whole new wardrobe for her and the kids when they landed in Italy. And then, I mean, because the baggage didn't arrive for 48 hours, Gemma.
It depends on
They needed new clothes.
The definition of essentials might be up for debate here, but absolutely. But, you know, if it is lost, yes, you claim from the airline, but also you can then claim for your travel insurance, anything that...
There was only Versace in Milan. What could we do? What could we do? We were struggling. Now, if you have... passports.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be even before you're like, yes.
Yes, we need
this
to talk about
is the thing. This is the nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
You're happy, you're packed, the kids are there.
Absolutely.
You go up, hi, we're ready, and they go, you're out of date by a month or a week.
But it's not even about it expiring. This is why it's so confusing. It's not about... People will look at the expiry date.
Yes, of course.
Your passport probably hasn't actually expired, but what's happened is that you need it to be valid 6 months after the travel date.
What can you do?
OK, first of all, 9 months beforehand, you should try and apply for a new passport. So 9 months before your expiry date, put that in your diary.
Regardless of whether you've booked a holiday or not, just get that in the diary.
Absolutely. To make sure that you're covered, that's really important. And also another thing to look at since Brexit is look at the issue date. If the issue date was more than 10 years ago, that could also be an issue. That's also something that catches people out. But there are express services. So let's just say that there are people that are watching that are like, they don't have the 9 months, they've suddenly checked, and they don't have the 6 months. There are express services like a one-day premium service or a one-week fast-track service where you can apply online, you can get an appointment in a couple of days, you can hand in your passport and either collect it 4 hours later or 1 week later via a courier.
It's pricey though, isn't it?
It is pricey. It's £222 for the 1 day and £178 if you've got a week. I'm just saying it might be an option if people are desperate, but otherwise try and renew. Diarise it. Put in your calendar. Look now, with your passport, put the date 9 months before, put in the date, must renew. For all your kids as well.
Yeah,
everybody.
And you mentioned Brexit there. There is a positive, when we're travelling, isn't there? This is a really, quite niche bit of knowledge you've got here. Share it.
You may be able to get a refund on the VAT that you pay on goods that you buy as a tourist abroad. Now, it can be quite... I mean, it can be 20%. Of the cost of what you're paying is actually...
In Europe,
VAT.
you mean?
Yes, in Europe. So what this means is, and it depends on country to country, there are, of course, terms and conditions, but if you take your passport in the store to the payment desk, they may issue with a form to fill out, which if you take it to the VAT refund desk at an airport to get stamped...
I didn't know there was a VAT refund desk at an airport.
Keep your eyes peeled, and you need to do this before you leave the country, and this is where it catches people out. Before you leave the country, you may be able to get some money back. But don't unbox the items, leave yourself enough time, keep an eye out. Might be something you might be interested in.
Right, OK, fine. And you've got a quick tip for those who want to budget before they go on holiday. OK, so, I mean, you can name this whatever you like. I'm going to call it the hiccup tax, but bear with me. What can be quite stressful when you travel is things don't always go right. You might forget your flip-flops. You might miss your bus and need to buy lose your headphones.
OK, you can use your headphones. Yes, exactly.
Lose them.
Oh, lose them?
Yeah, you could lose.
Or lose one of them.
You lose one of them.
So having a little bit of money set aside just for the hiccup in your travel might enable you to just be a bit more relaxed and really enjoy your holiday.
So how do you do it? You just save up?
Save up a little bit of money and add it to the budget when you're planning for your holiday.
Yes, just have like your little emergency fund.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that is a very good plan. Or just go on holiday with you. And then you just plan all this.
I still lose headphones, don't worry.
That's quite reassuring, Gemma. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Oh, hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. Click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for more amazing content.